Hello students, I am your master Visanto. Hope you are well and safe at home. Dear students, we are doing now factors and multiple chapters. Okay, we have completed cell practice 6A. Today I am going to discuss cell practice 6B, the divisibility rules. Okay, so let's start today's lesson. So dear students, this is cell practice 6B, question number 1. So write this in your copy. Put tick for divisible and cross for not divisible. That means we will check here some numbers given. The number is divisible by 2 or not. The number is divisible by 3 or not. That means can you divide this number by 2? Can you divide this number by 3? Can you divide this number by 4? Okay, without doing the actual division. Okay, using rule we will check it. Is it clear? So using rule we will check it. So learn and listen it properly. So dear students, first for 2, what is the rule? So that you can just see the number and tell is it divisible or not without doing the division. Divisible means there will be no remainder. Okay, so the rule is the divisible by 2. If the number is even number, then it will be divisible by 2. If the number is even number, then it is divisible by 2. But if it is odd number, that means this is not divisible by 2. Okay, so we will check the number is even number or the number is odd number. Okay, how we check even number? If the ones place digit is either 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 or 0, then the number is even number. And when the number is odd number, if the unit place, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, then the number is odd number. So let's check. This is the unit place. So this is 5. So this is 5. So 5 is odd or even? Odd number. So if it is odd, that means the number cannot be divisible by 2. So this will be cross. Is it clear? Next come to this number. Here it is 1. So 1, that means this is odd number. So as it is odd number, so we cannot divide it by 2. Then the number is not divisible by 2. Listen it very carefully. Okay, very easy. Here it is 2. If the ones place digit is 2, the number is even number. Then you can divide the number by 2. So that means put tick mark. Is it clear? So when you will keep tick mark, if you can divide, then if this number is divisible by 2, then divide, then tick mark. Next number, here ones place digit is 2. That means this is also even number, so put tick mark. I hope that you have understood it. What is the divisibility rule for by 2? Okay, like this we will learn that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not 7 here, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so listen it very carefully. Now divisible by 3. So what is the rule? The rule for divisibility by 3 and 9 are same. Okay, so first learn for 3, then we learn for 9. So the rule for divisibility by 3 is we have to check sum of the digits. Sum of the digits of the number. Sum of the digits. Okay, so sum of the digits, if divisible by 3, then it is divisible by 3. If divisible by 9, then it is divisible by 9. So check. So what is the sum of the digits? So 8 plus 7 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, so 8 plus 7 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5. So what is the sum? Just see, 15, 16, 18, 22, 27. So the sum is 27. So is 27 divisible by 3? Yes, this is divisible, which is divisible by 3. So if it is divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 3. If the sum is divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 3. Okay, if the sum is divisible by 9, the number is also divisible by 9. So 27 divisible by 9? Yes. So that means the number is also divisible by 9. So if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, the number is divisible by 9. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 3. Okay, so the rule for 3 and 9 are quite same. So just check the digits, okay, and just do their sum. Now come to the next 6, 3, 9, 2, 1. So just do the sum. 6 plus 3 plus 9 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so in exam question I will ask that check the divisibility for this. So how will do? You just do this calculation and write this number is divisible or not. So what it will be? 9, 9, 18, 20, 21. So this is 21. So 21 is divisible by 3. Yes, it is divisible by 3. That means the number is divisible by 3. Okay, is 21 divisible by 9? Can you divide 21 by 9? You can divide, but there will be remainder. Okay, you cannot divide the 21 by 9, so that there will no remainder. There will be remainder. That means you cannot divide. Then 21 is not divisible by 9. So put a cross. Is it clear? Put a cross. Next, come to the next number. So the next number is this. Do the sum 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 2. Just check it. 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 plus 2. 9, 9, 9, 18. 18 to 21. 18, 9 here. 18 and 9. 27. 27 and 2. 29. So this is 29. So 29 divisible by 3? No, that means the number is not divisible by 3. Is 29 divisible by 9? No, so the number is not divisible by 9. Okay? Now for this number, come to here. So just write it. So 7 plus 0 plus 3 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2. So 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 9, 19, 19 plus 4, 23, 23 plus 5, 28 and 28 and 2, 30. So 30. So check by 30. Yes, you can divide it by 3. So it is divisible by 3. You cannot divide this by 9. So this is not divisible by 9. Is it clear? So I hope that you have learned it. So this is the rule this is the divisibility rule of 3 and 9. Now we learn for 8. Okay? Now we learn for 8. So 8 and 4. First we learn for 4, then we learn for 8. So the rule for 4 is just check the last 2 digits. What is the last 2 digit? Then 1's digit and 10's digit 45. So the number is 45. So can you divide 45 by 4 so that there is no remainder? No. 11 4s are 44. So you cannot divide. So if you can divide, the number is not divisible. Is it clear? Now for next number 21. Can you divide 21 by 4? 21 5 20. Just see, there is a remainder. That means by 4 we cannot divide 21. Okay. Now 92. Let's check for 92. Okay. So when you do it in your copy, just listen one thing, pause the video, write in your copy. Okay. Like this you do it. So by 2, 8, 1, 2, 3, 12. Yes, there is no remainder. That means the number is divisible by 4. Okay. So put a tick mark. So if the last 2 digits you can divide by 4, the whole number can be divided by 4. The whole number will be divisible by 4. So now here what? 52. So 52, just check it for 4. 1, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yes. That means this is also divisible by 4. So just put a tick mark. If it is divisible by 4, then put a tick mark. If it is not divisible, just put cross mark. Okay, so this is the rule. Now what I have told, after 4 we will solve for 8, because 4 and 8 are quite same. In 4 what we have seen? We have seen the last 2 digits, and in for 8 what we will see, that there will be for last 3 digits. So just underline 3 digits. 245. So can you divide this by 8? So let's check. 8, 245, 3, 24, 5, 0, 0, 0. What is the remainder? 5 is the remainder. That means the number you cannot divide it by 8. So just cross. Okay. Now this number 9 to 1. Can you divide it by 8? So let's check. 8, 9 to 1. First by 1, 8, 1, 2, by 1, 8, 4, 1, by 5, 40. Just see what is the remainder? 1 is the remainder. So we cannot divide it by 8. We cannot divide it by 8. So the number is not divided by 8. Okay? Now 692. So let's check. If it is 692, just see, no need to do the actual calculation. Okay? In exam, if you do by division the whole number, that will be wrong. Okay? Using rule you have to do it. So by 8 is 64, 5 2. 6 are 48, 4. So this is also not divisible by 8. So the number is not divisible by 8. And the last one, what is the number? The number is 452. 452. Let's check for 8. 5 8s are 40. 5 2 again. 5 2. So we can't divide. So 6, 48, 4. So this is not 0. So we cannot divide it by. So these numbers are not divisible by 8. So these numbers are not divisible by 8. Is it clear? So I hope that you have learned the divisibility rule for 4 and 8. Is it clear? Now we learn for 5. Now we learn for 5. Okay, what is the rule? If the ones place digit, is either 5 or 0, if either 5 or 0, then it will be divisible by 5. So let's check. What is the ones place digit? 5. I have told either 5 or 0. That means this is divisible. Okay. Next 1. So it is not 5, not 0. So you cannot divide this by 5. Okay, what is the rule? The ones place digit should be either 5 or 0. Next here 2, that means not divisible. Next here 2 is not divisible. Now check only ones place digit, the unit place digit. Is it clear? Okay, so I hope that you have learned what is the rule for 5. Is it clear? Now we learn divisibility rule for 6. Divisibility rule for 6. Very easy. The divisibility rule for 6, that means you have to check is it divisible by 2 and is it divisible by 3. You have to check. If for both divisible, then it will be divisible by 6. You have learned how to divide, for how to check for 2 and how to check for 3. Okay, so check for 2 and 3. If for both divisible, then it will be divisible. If anyone, either 2 or 3, it is not divisible, the number is not divisible. Both, I have used the term both for 2 and 3, not for anyone. Okay, so let's check. Just see this number. For 2 not divisible, for 3 divisible. For 2 not divisible, for 3 divisible. That means the number is not divisible for 3, 6. Because it have to both. So it is not for 6. Is it clear? Here it is given. That's why we can do it easily. But if suppose this term is not given, suppose this column is not given, you have to check for 2, you have to check for 3. As we have already learned it and you have learned how to check for 2 and 3, that's why we have written here directly. Now just see here, for 2 not divisible, for 3 not divisible, that means not divisible for 6. Both 2 and 3. Now for 2 yes, for 3 no, that means no. Okay, here for 2 divisible, for 3 divisible, that means both 2 and by 3 divisible, so the number is divisible by 6. So the number is divisible by 6. So when you divide a number by 2 and 3, if they are divisible by 2 and 3, then the number can be divisible by 6. Okay, so this is the rule for dividing by 6. Now come to divisible for 10. What is the rule for divisible by 10? The rule is check the ones place digit. One place digit should be a 0. Should be 0. So is there any 0? No, the number is not divisible by 10. Is there any digit in 0 in the ones place? No, number is not divisible by 10. Then